What up, y'all? It's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie, y'all. It is time to juice with the fours, y'all. Here we go. Go. It's Endometriosis Awareness Month. Shout out to my endometriosis conquerors. So, y'all, all right, just make sure my number J2 juicer is ready to go. So, y'all, the goal is to get through this live in an hour. So I got three juices, y'all, and so 20 minutes per juice. And in between the juice prep, I got some things for y'all that I want to show you. So we're gonna keep it going. But thank you, y'all, for coming through. Again, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie. I help those with pelvic pain, hormonal imbalances, inflammation, embrace healthy habits and lifestyle changes. So y'all, welcome to another Juice with the Fours live stream. All right, already coming through, an OG, a viber. I love coming to watch you juice. It helps me prepare for the week, and I thoroughly enjoy the different combinations of juices you have. I almost feel like I'm tasting them through the screen. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I will and have juiced for a good detox. Y'all, so I'm glad Ashu already said that. So I am in need of a good detox. And so I'm going to start with the red seeded grapes, okay? Start with the red seeded grapes. I'm in need of a really good detox. So I said, you know what? I'm going in on the juices this week. About a year ago, y'all, is when I embraced a high raw plant-based journey. I ended up doing 220 days. I stopped in like October. So I went from March to October total. It started off as like a 3-day challenge that me and my co-host on Herbal Tea Thursday, Shireen, our Wellness Live series. Oops, leave it, Spencer. Let's see where it went. I think it went in the place. Okay, good job. I said leave it. Good boy. Y'all, Spencer didn't even see it, and it was so close to him. So, it was a really good journey. I enjoyed it. My body thrived on a high raw plant-based journey where I was really able to just get all of the nutrients, the enzymes from not having everything so cooked, not really having a whole bunch of processed foods. And so I was just really excited about the journey. Didn't realize it was going to go as long. But, you know, when people start vibing with you, you kind of keep going. It gives you like this momentum, this accountability to know that people are with you on the journey. So it's pretty cool. So we got some red seeded grapes. And I am going to show y'all my plant-based alternative guide where I have a lot of education with the nutritional benefits of different fruits, vegetables, grains. I got some recipes for you in the plant-based alternative guide. That information is in the show notes, but I'm going to let you see the benefits as we get our juice on. So y'all, grapes, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's called the Grape Cleanse. I've never done it before. I think I did like last year. I tried like 2 days of just grapes, but I did a grape juice last time. 1 bag of grapes yielded me about 24 ounces of juice. It was so delicious. Shout out to my Instacart shopper and all the Instacart service men and women. Shout out to Sabrina, who made sure I got my seeded grapes today from Sprouts. All of my produce came from Sprouts today. And so this is about to be 2 bags of the seeded. Spencer, leave it. Y'all, the grapes are getting away from me. The grapes are getting away from me. And Spencer is doing a good job listening because he is not running after it and waiting on command. He will get some carrots though today. So that is it, y'all. 2 things of grapes. I will cut up just a little bit of ginger. Guess what I forgot today, y'all? I forgot the limes. Y'all, I absolutely forgot the limes, but I have the ginger. So I will still be getting in the benefits of the ginger. As you see, my grapes are getting in there. But y'all, tell me how you vibing today. What you doing to prep for the week? Are you juicing this week? What's your meal plans looking like? Let me know. I will let y'all know about my meals, but right now I am on with the juice. And just peeling off a little bit of ginger. So I'm going to go with about this much of ginger. And see how that goes. Not too much. And I went with grapes first because grapes is going to be my mono juice for the week. I got a lot of apples to go with my celery. I actually got more celery. And I do a little stirring vibe. So that's how much juice we got so far, y'all, on the red seeded grapes. Looks like we got a lot going on in the shoot. So hopefully it'll come on down so we can get ready for the next one. Let's see. So let's check it out. Check your neighborhood sprouts. Oh, shoot. Check your neighborhood sprouts. What up? Oh, shoot. I juiced with family yesterday and hope to have a few this week and salads. I got some salad vibes too. So let me pull it up and show you. Let me see. Let me see if we have it where it talks about those benefits of grapes. Here we go, right here, y'all. Grapes contain resveratrol, an antioxidant with anti-inflammatory properties. Y'all, I am so excited about these grapes, these benefits I'm getting from the grapes. They're absolutely delicious. And I just pulled this up from my plant-based alternative guide. All right, and so that is available to you in the show notes. So if you click on that link, it'll take you straight to the guide. You can download it, have it today. So we're almost there, y'all. So I wanted you to be able to see that. That's the plant-based alternative guide. I'm wondering, maybe it will be. Y'all, today's episode of Juice with the Fours is brought to you by the Plant-Based Alternatives Guide. So make sure you check out the show notes, get your guide. I'll be showing you some more things and benefits in the guide as we continue to juice. I got a little extraness. Okay, it's kind of coming through. Got a little extraness coming. I want to make sure I get as much as I can out of the juice. All right. Let's see. How well we're doing here. Get that lid somewhere come down. If you already got the plant-based alternative guide, let me know. When you get it, let me know. There might be a recipe, might be an ingredient you might want to talk about or know. But the whole purpose of the plant-based alternative guide was for me to be able to show you what ways that you can make some of your favorite meals more nutritious. And the goal is to get in more plant-based nutrients. And so I'm not trying to, well, if you're looking to be more plant-based, that's a really good thing. Not trying to make you a vegan or a plant-based eater, but I really want you to get the nutritional benefits from the plant-based foods to help you with your symptoms. All right. And so that is the goal. And so I really want that to be the vibe for you. All right, so let's see. How are we doing? I think we're about done. So we have just a little bit that didn't come through all the way on the juice. See it? But we're about good because I don't want to take too long. So y'all remember, it's a good thing. It's like 20 minutes per juice. All right, 20 minutes per juice. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So as we await that, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the celery. So y'all, celery is really good as well for the detox. All right. And what you didn't see is that I already cleaned, scrubbed. That's what took just a little longer for me to jump on the live. I was scrubbing the carrots. They were the last things to get my scrub on. And so celery is really good with detoxing as well. And then I'm gonna pull up the guide again so I can give you the insights on the nutritional benefits of the celery. So hold on while I get the jar out for the grapes. I feel like we should be able to get two. Feel like we should be able to get two. I feel like we should be able to get two. And what I also am going to do is I'm also going to add some water to the grape juice. Y'all, this grape juice is slapping. So good. Very, very sweet. So let's see. We got our full 24 ounces in this jar. And right underneath the line on this jar. Going to add a little coconut water to the juice. And now our first recipe is done. And while the first recipe is done, so is our first set of celery. So our purple red seeded grape juice is done. It is done. So let's get in to the next one. Let's get into the next juice. Before I put this on, I will show y'all. Are you adding the water to the grape juice to lessen the sweetness? I am. And I'm also adding in the coconut water to give it some more electrolyte. So it's actually adding in more nutritional benefits. So it definitely, that is the vibe. That is the vibe. So I am looking. Let me see. I don't know if I have celery on here, but I do have it on the 5-day meal plan. So let me show it to you. So the 5-day meal plan is complimentary. You're very welcome. Oh, shoot. Great question. Here we go. The 5-day meal plan is complimentary. You can grab that out of the show notes as well. And let me find it, because I believe this recipe came from this 5-day meal plan. Apples, celery, and lime. Hydrating, refreshing, helps reduce bloating, and supports digestion. All right. This is also in the show notes. I am doing day 1 juice called the Green Vibe Energizer. All right. This is going to be juice recipe number 2. And again, this is in our show notes, the 5-day meal plan, complimentary, right there for you to get. All right. Right there for you to get 5 juices, 5 smoothies, 5 raw plant-based, and then 5 cooked plant-based recipes for you to get your vibe on, help you reduce pelvic pain, help you balance your hormones, helps you detox, helps you get that energy, helps you get in that functional nutrition, all the good things. And you get it 24 ounces of juice a day, y'all. 24 ounces of juice a day. So we're going celery apple, one of my absolute favorites. This is juice number 2. Day 1 juice in the 5-day meal plan. I am not at the level where I could just juice celery by itself. I like a good sweet juice, but I know that I have to get in a vegetable with my fruits unless I'm doing a mono juice. And if I'm doing a mono fruit juice, then I try to make sure I get in some water to help balance out the natural sweetness. Yes, it sure is a diuretic. Oh, shoot. Yes, goodness gracious. It will definitely keep you good in cleansing, releasing, getting stuff out of you. It's just very powerful. It's a very powerful vegetable. I think it's amazing in a juice. But again, I do not juice it by itself. And some people love the benefits of just natural, straight celery juice. Very powerful for the body. How am I doing on time? Okay, not too bad. I'm getting at 17 minutes. So y'all, talk to me about your juices. Have you ever did a juice detox? Have you ever created juices to help you reduce pain, reduce bloating, give you some good energy? Have you ever? Let's see. Celery is definitely a diuretic. Yes. A 5-day meal plan is too good to be free 99. But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I made it with you in mind. I wanted to take away any objections. I didn't want there to be no reason why people did not have a plan to help them reduce the pain. And you know what? I know it works. It works for me. It's worked for my mom. It's worked for my coaching clients. And because I'm a teacher and my kids want to try my juice and they subscribe to the channel, and some of them have, period pain, pelvic pain. They don't always feel their absolute best. They try it. They like it. Their periods get better. Their pain management gets better. And then they give me the real. So if it's a student approved recipe, then it's all good, because they're not consuming natural drinks that don't have additional ingredients or artificial things in it as much. So they're not accustomed to fresh fruit and vegetable juices. So allowing them to try it, getting in on it, and love it, that's a big thing for me. And that's a big thing for my coaching clients as well. I love helping them find juice recipes that they love, because it's going to allow them to stick with it. And the more that's the whole goal. So it's my healing, my journey experience that I've created. And the experience is all about embracing different juice recipes, smoothie recipes, movement, meals. The goal is for you to embrace different things to find what type of lifestyle habits you can make sustainable. All right, so that way, over time, you can have healthy weight management. Over time, you can reduce the pain. You know what your go-to juice is, smoothie is, food plate ingredient is that is going to help you. And then you're going to also know the ones that are going to trigger you, cause you to be bloated, cause you to be in pain, cause you to be in discomfort. And so the whole goal is for you to really embrace this journey and to really figure out what are the things. This is how much juice we have so far from the celery. So the celery doesn't yield as much juice as the apples. And so I always like to make sure that I pair vegetables or fruit with things that yield enough juice so I can make sure that my batch juicing efforts are beneficial. All right. And so we are just about done with the celery. That is it for our celery. And I did 3 bunches of celery. All right. Not 3 stalks, 3 bunches. I bought 3 bunches of celery, organic celery. I'm doing 21, 11, good. Not bad though, y'all. Not bad for 3 bunches of celery. Not stalks, but bunches. All right, now it's time to get our apple. So y'all, these are not my gala apples. These are sugar beet apples, and I'm gonna show you what they are. They didn't have my organic gala apples that I typically use. So I got these, and I make sure that I save the bag. I got the sugar beet organic apples. I did some research, and I realized that these sugar beet apples are the closest thing to the gala apples, and I have really been enjoying the gala apples. So that is 2. And I was looking at it. They're 2-pound bags. I saw like one bag had maybe like around 6 apples in it, when another one had about 8. And so I was trying to count how many apples it would be. But the only thing is, you don't go off of quantity in the bag. You go off of pounds. And so depending on like the size of the apples, depends on like how many apples you actually get in your juice. So I was like, should I get enough to juice just with the celery, or this one's kind of bad, or do I get some where I could actually have a mono, just apple by itself? And that has been my students' favorite, is the apple by itself. But I hate that I forgot the lime, y'all. I hate that I forgot the lime. It's all good. Progress over perfection is the motto. If y'all are juicing with me, let me know what you're juicing. I think we have it, y'all. Apples have pectin in it, which is very good. Also high in fiber. Really good for your detox. Really good for sweetening up any juice that you'd like to have sweetened. It's also a good alternative if you are allergic to pineapples. All right. So if you're allergic to pineapples and there's a recipe that calls for pineapples, you could just utilize apples as your substitution. Let's see. All right. 3-day bloat detox with juice and work for me before vacation. My favorite is carrots with pineapples. A friend told me to add ginger to boost the already great benefits. Go ahead, friend, on that ginger benefits. Yes, I did a 3-day as well. It definitely was beneficial. It felt good. it was different for me because people think that because I juice, that there's times when I'm just juicing. And that was actually the first time that I ever just had juice. I call it a juice feast because I had as much juice as I wanted. And I also like to think about not restricting myself or making myself believe that I can't have anything. So instead of calling stuff like a fast, even if it could equate to a fast, I just called it a feast because I was really enjoying some really good juices. Did I want some whole food? Yes, I did. I was definitely there. And that's another thing, y'all. So when you're juicing or you're doing a juice feast, juice fast, juice cleanse, juice detox, it really does help you with your cravings. On my 220-day high raw journey, the biggest thing I craved was French fries. And so over time, I was good without the French fries. Like I could go to restaurants that I would typically get French fries and get cucumbers and guacamole, get a salad, get some like a dehydrated burger or raw pizza, or like there were so many different options that I exposed myself to because I typically didn't go for the French fries because I was doing a high raw journey, right? And so it was actually really good, really beneficial. And so cravings, if you want to really reduce cravings, reverse cravings, really give yourself a break on certain foods that you typically go to that might not be as beneficial for you, try a 1 day, 3 day, 5 day type of feast or fast to help your body go without it. Like sometimes too much of one thing could be detrimental, or it could just be harmful, or it could not be good. A lot of times people say just do things in moderation. All right, do things in moderation. So while that juice is going through, we'll add some more apples, and I'm about to add some ginger to it. And they said that these sugar bees, they said that the sugar bee apples are they're very sweet, like the sweet equivalent of the gala apples. So I'm excited about that. It smells pretty sweet. They are a good crisp to it when cutting them. You can see the seeds, of course. I don't know if you could tell with the pulp coming out. I see some, looks like some celery might be stuck on the sides. The apples are still coming through. So just trying to help pull out some of the celery that might be causing it to not be as beneficial. But look at that, y'all. Celery apple juice. Let me get some ginger. So y'all, I might actually add a little turmeric too. Or should I add, wait, and I'll do the turmeric for the carrot pineapple. So I'm actually going to do the carrot pineapple too. So y'all, we are on juice number 2, apple, celery, ginger. The first juice was red seeded grapes and some ginger. Forgot the lime. So we typically add limes and ginger to all of our juices. This celery, apple, ginger is day 1 and the 5-day complimentary meal plan that is in the show notes. So I'm going to add that ginger. I'm probably going to do another little piece. And so we'll add these apples. Ginger is really good for bloating. It's really good with reducing inflammation. Y'all, a lot of times the inflammation is what is causing the pain. It's causing the dis-ease. Chronic inflammation starts showing up in the body and causing a whole bunch of different problems. So if you can, you don't have to have a nice spicy juice, but if you can, just even a little piece like this of ginger in your juice will be beneficial. Help your body go along the way. I think it was in here. Let's see if it's in the plant-based alternative guide. Let's see if we have any ginger in here. It may be just in the 5-day meal plan. Let's actually take a look at some of the juices. So you get different fats, grains, fruits, vegetables. Here we go. Ginger contains gingerol, a potent anti-inflammatory compound. All right. You see it right there. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory compound. And I got a ginger and turmeric mix, organic ginger and turmeric mix container. I'll show y'all that container in a minute from Sprouts. It came a mix. And there we have it, y'all. That is going to be it. I will add think we're going to end up just having apples, or I will keep the apples and eat the apples whole. What y'all think? Juice the apples, have a mono juice, or have the apples whole? What y'all think? What you think? What you think? So we added a good bit of ginger to this juice. Let me get it stirred up. But I wanted y'all to be able to see the herbs and spices that are here on the plant-based alternative guide. Again, this is in the show notes. So I did want you to make sure you saw the benefits of the ingredients, not just recipes. And there are recipes in there as well. So we started with the celery. Then we added the apples and the ginger. Remember, we did 3 bunches of celery. And I got 2-pound bags of apples. So that might have been maybe 2 to 3. So maybe 6 pounds. $6 of apples. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25. I'm gonna say maybe 3. So yeah, 6 pounds of apples, 3 bunches of celery. A batch on a budget juicing. Ooh. Ooh. A batch on a budget juicing. Okay, what budget are you giving me? Oh shoot, what budget are you giving me on this juicing on a budget? Whew. My go-to for juicing on a budget is just doing mono juices, mono fruit juices. I've done that with just apples. When it was watermelon season, I did it with watermelon. There we go, y'all. Topping it off. So we have more than 24 ounces. We got 4 jars, y'all. 4 jars of the celery apple. This is my favorite green juice. One of my favorite green juices. Think about green juices, think detox. Think detox. All right, how am I doing? Ooh. All right, 35 minutes. 35 minutes. So this is juice number 2. Juice number 2. Celery, apple, ginger. Day 1 of the 5-day complimentary meal plan. Benefits are shown in the plant-based alternative guide. Whole apples. Okay. We could do whole apples. Or I might actually add some of these apples that we have left to the carrot pineapple, just because they're already cut. I will save the other apples. All right, so let's get it in, y'all. So now we're at the carrot pineapple. We are at the carrot pineapple. Let's see if the carrot pineapple is in the 5-day meal plan. Let's see. It's not day 1 because we already did day 1's juice. Hold on. There we go. It is day 3. Day 3. Carrot, pineapple, and ginger. Day 3 of the 5-day meal plan. So let's get into this carrot, pineapple, ginger. All right, and I'm actually going to save some of the carrots for Spencer. But I got a 5-pound bag of organic carrots from Sprouts. To juice today. So we're going to do carrots. I will not use all 5 pounds because I will save just a few of them for Spencer. They are really healthy for him as well. I think I can pull up the plant-based alternative guide to show you the benefits of carrots. And let's see. So we know it is in there. All right, so we're going whole apples. So I will keep them whole. I'll probably add the ones that I already cut to this carrot pineapple. Less than $50. So the challenge is a less than $50 juicing budget. Okay. What are the parameters? What are the parameters for the less than $50? How many juices? How many recipes? Am I going to maximize how many juices I could get for $50? What's the goal? Yeah, look at this 1 piece of celery. I don't even want to put that in the carrot. What you thinking? What's part of this challenge? Talk to me. Less than $50 juice budget. What am I supposed to do with that? How many juices can I get for $50? What is the parameters? So again, y'all, I did a 5-pound bag of organic carrots. Scrubbed them before the call. Before I jumped on the live. I'm not going to do all of them. I am going to save some of them for Spencer. You don't know, Spencer is my emotional support golden doodle. And he loves juicing too because he loves being able to get some of the fresh produce that is popping off. in the nama. And because he knows he gets to share the wellness, you saw he did not go and attack those grapes that got on the loose. So he has some type of restraint. Also, sometimes I give him some of the carrot pulp. It's very high in fiber, so it gets his gut moving. Gets his gut moving. In case I want to see a good little movement from her, give him some high fiber. I like to make sure I go. Matter of fact, I'll give him just a little bit of the carrot, especially since I haven't put any ginger in there just quite yet. So these carrots I will probably keep for Spencer. I don't know. This looks like a lot. Let me go through these again. Let's see. Yeah. So y'all, these I will keep for Spencer. I'm gonna put them back here with these cucumbers. So I got some salad stuff for the week. I have some salad stuff for the week. I'm about to show y'all my soaked nuts. I did some soaked nuts last night. I did some soaked walnuts, and I did some soaked pecans, and I did some soaked raw macadamia nuts. Let me show you some. So these are my soaked pecans. Water. I had some cocoa aminos, some Einstein bagel seasoning, and some Italian seasoning. So the trick is to soak them in some nice seasoned water. These are the soaked walnuts with some cocoa aminos, some Italian seasoning as well. And here are the raw macadamia nuts soaked in some Einstein Brothers coconut aminos and some Italian seasoning. So I'm thinking with the macadamia nuts, I will try a dressing. Maybe throw some hemp seeds in it, some dill, maybe some dates to make sure it's sweet, some garlic. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with the macadamia nuts. Never really had it before. That has been like, those soaked nuts has been like a big thing for me when I was on my high raw journey. Like I love them in tacos. I love them in coconut wraps. So y'all, I'm just gonna throw in these apples. This one looks like it's about to go bad. The apples that I already cut, the rest of them I'm going to keep and eat whole. So those are all good. So I'm gonna cut this one. It looks like it's about to go bad. So that wasn't that many apples. I'm just gonna add it. Y'all think I should go ahead and just add this one little piece of celery to the juice or no? Let me know. I'll wait for y'all to tell me. Let's see. 8 to 10 juices total. 2 juices a day for 4 or 5 days. Wait a minute. How many ounces of juice are you talking? Because some people just do 12 ounces of juice. Like my jars are 24 ounces. So it's almost like 2 servings for some people a day. So how many ounces are you talking about per juice? Woo! Talk about a challenge. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. All right, y'all. So I am about done. Let me show you how much we got for these carrots. Oh my goodness, we're at 46 minutes. How are we doing? We doing okay? Yes, I think we are. Look how much juice we got from the carrots. Oh, that got a little messy. That definitely got a little messy, but here we go. That's how much we got for the carrots. That's just under 5 pounds of organic carrots. Looks like we might be okay with this pineapple. And so I always like to do the pineapple last because in the event somebody is allergic, I would have made all the other juices prior to the pineapple juice. And this is only if someone like wants to try it and they say they're allergic to pineapple and there's an allergy that I need to be mindful of. So we saw that this is day 3, I believe. This is day 3 in the 5-day meal plan. So it is in the show notes. It's a complimentary 5-day meal plan. So definitely go ahead and get yours now. Let me know once you have yours in the comments. We're doing carrot, pineapple, ginger. Y'all, pineapple is so powerful. It has bromelain in it. Really good for you. Definitely helps with digestion as well, but even on your menstrual cycle. And I think I'm going to do a series where I am going to be making juice recipes based on the phase of the cycle that I'm in. If you are interested in that, type phase in the comments. Phase in the comments for me. If you're interested in me doing a series where on the phase of my cycle, I'm drinking juices that are beneficial to that cycle that I'm in, whether it be the menstrual cycle, the luteal, the follicle, the ovulatory. That is the goal. All right, I saw it said add a little piece of celery, so we will go ahead and get that celery added. All right, y'all, that was 1 pineapple. Let's get ready to do pineapple number 2. And I will show you in the plant-based alternative guide the benefits of pineapple. So again, y'all, the plant-based alternative guide is definitely more of an extensive guide or resource for you. It has fruits, vegetables, grains, fats, telling you the nutritional benefits, and then you have smoothies, juices, a whole bunch of recipes as well to go along with that resource. So you're not just left with educational, functional benefits, but you also have recipes that you can remix, try, embrace, to create your own empowered place. All right, this is your journey. I am just letting you in on my journey. And as I'm learning and growing, I want to continue to empower you to make changes that are going to help you with reducing your pelvic pain, reducing your painful period experiences, reducing inflammation that could cause chronic conditions. And for my endometriosis conquerors, my PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome posse, my fibroid fighters, and my adenomyosis thrivers, I want you to know that you can have more good days, pain-free days, than painful days. All right. And so that's the whole vibe. That is the mission and the purpose of why I show up the way I show up, is because I want you all to know that despite these chronic conditions, there are things within your lifestyle that you can embrace and change that will help you vibe and thrive and get out of survival mode. Okay? And so while we let these pineapples do what it do, let me see if we can show it in the plant-based alternative guide. Some pineapples. So these are herbs and spices. Here are the healthy fats, the benefits. Plant-based sources of proteins are in here as well. So people always be like, what about your protein? What about your protein? We got you covered with protein sources as well. Your whole grains. So switching out your grains, y'all, especially the white rice. I was accustomed to always eating white rice. Different vegetables, but here we are. Contains bromelain, an enzyme with anti-inflammatory effects. Y'all, it's all about living an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. All right, that is a lifestyle where you are reducing inflammation in your body, and inflammation causes swelling, bloating, pain, dysfunction, dis-ease in your body. All right. And so the whole vibe is to live an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. And it's not just with food. So I know I am juicing right now, and I'm telling you about food. Mindful eating is one of my pillars. It's one of the components of my healing empowerment formula. But so is mindset. So is movement. All three of them really are a foundation to a lifestyle of reducing pain, of reducing distress, reducing inflammation. And so I really want you to be able to thrive and not just survive. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you opportunities to really see how much juice we have. So I'm going to do this last pineapple, y'all. And then I'm going to do some ginger and some turmeric. And then we're going to be done. We are going to be done. How am I doing on time? Woo! Come on, y'all. I said I wanted to do 3 juices in an hour. 3 juices in an hour. And I am doing it. We started with grapes, red-seeded grapes, with a little ginger. Then we went with apple, celery, ginger, a good green juice, definitely detoxing. And then we are on carrot, pineapple, ginger. All right. We did have a few miscellaneous pieces that we threw in here. A little apple, a little celery stick that missed its journey before. And so we are almost done, y'all. And we'll be on it. And you have been exposed to 2 resources. So this live, Juicing with the Fords live, was brought to you by the Plant-Based Alternative Guide, y'all. The Plant-Based Alternative Guide. The link is in the show notes. I have been showing you what's in it. Matter of fact, before I cut this ginger, let me show you where some of the recipes are in the guide. So this is your complimentary 5-day meal plan. And so right now, on day 3, this is day 3's juice, carrots, pineapple, and ginger. Of course, you see me use more than this ingredients that's listed on the screen because I am batch juicing. I like to juice one time for the week. All right, one time for the week. And then once I run out of juice, I get to smoothieing it up. All right. So here we go. I want to show y'all, because we're almost done with the juices, I want to show you some of the recipes. All right, so we have some beverages here. We have some different additional items. Here we go, starting right here. I think we're on page 12, I believe, and you're already seeing some of the juice recipes. And we have even more juice recipes here. All right, even more juice recipes here. Here we go right here. Red grapes, cherry, and ginger. If you like cherries, the first juice that we made today, you could have thrown in some cherries with the red grapes, cherries, and ginger. I went without the cherries. I'm not a huge cherry fan, but red grapes and cherries offer antioxidants. Ginger aids digestion and supports overall immune health. So y'all, that's about 3 pages worth of juice recipes here in the plant-based alternative guide. So again, y'all, this episode of Juicing with the Fords is brought to you by the Plant-Based Alternatives Guide. All right. Phase. Okay. Whew. Okay. So cycle should be coming soon. I'll start with the menstrual cycle, and then so next weekend, so probably next Sunday, when I do another juice prep live, it'll be for my menstrual cycle. All right, so we will be looking at the juice recipes that benefit you while on your menstrual cycle, which is probably going to be high iron. So I'm probably going to be getting in some beets. So I'll probably be doing like golden beets. I like golden beets. I like red beets too. Red beets, I like carrots, apple, beets, and ginger. I really was introduced to that combination at Recipe Oak Cliff. Shout out to Miss T. It's called her old school juice. So I really like that juice. I don't know if me and my mom tried it before, but I know for a fact I love the old school at Recipe Oak Cliff. And so that is probably going to be one of the juices that I do next week, because I do believe that beets are high in iron and is very beneficial for you when you're on your menstrual cycle. So a little bit bigger piece of ginger for this one. But guess what? I said I want a detox. I want to really feed the system all the good things. So that is what I'm going to do. So y'all, how am I doing? Ooh, got 1 minute. 1 minute, I'm almost done. Oh, you know what I did tell y'all? I did tell y'all I wanted to do some turmeric. So I'm going to peel this turmeric. And before I drink the turmeric juice, I'm going to add some black pepper. Black pepper activates the turmeric. And I already showed you turmeric in the plant-based alternative guide. So I'm going to add this much turmeric to it as well. And now that I think about it, I don't know if we have much of anything to make our wellness shots. Maybe my mom might want to do apple, ginger, turmeric wellness shots. She likes to make them where we get even more ginger and turmeric in for our wellness shots. So because we done used all the pineapples. So y'all, it has been an hour. I am now done with all of the juice recipes. So what I am about to do now is put our last little bit and jar up all of our pineapple, ginger, turmeric, and carrot juice. So we did it, y'all. We did it. And I just poured straight in here. I did not even strain it. Ooh, y'all. That's a lot of juice. That was good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. That is absolutely delicious. Delicioso. So let's see if we can get 4. Oh my goodness, that thing's good. Y'all, whew. I wish y'all could taste this one through this might be, I'll definitely make sure to check for like allergies, but for my juice and paint event, this might need to be on the list, and I'll definitely make it last. So in the event that someone is allergic to pineapple, there will be no cross-contamination of them trying it. I want to make sure because I go past the 24-ounce line. So I want to make sure I was good to go. So y'all, here we have it. 4 24-ounce jars of carrot, apple, just a little bit, but mostly pineapple, ginger, and turmeric. That is the vibe that we have going on over here. So if you did not, make sure you grab the plant-based alternative guide out of the show notes. This was the Juice with the Forest episode today was brought to you by the plant-based alternatives guide. It is in the show notes. Make sure you get it. Showed you all the benefits, all different ingredients. I'll show you one more time. All the different nutritional benefits. So we got juice recipes and their benefits, the ingredients. We also have smoothie recipes. Look at that. So many, like 3 different pages. We have salads, bowls, recipes with benefits, cooked as well, grocery list. But then you already saw at the beginning of this plant-based alternative guide, the benefits of the vegetables, the fruits, the grains. So you have a lot of different options in this plant-based alternative guide. And the goal is for you to be able to get in more plant-based nutrition to benefit your body, your soul, help you reduce pelvic pain, eliminate distress over not knowing what to eat, but to also remix some of your absolute favorite meals with some of these nutritional items and the why behind it. If you don't have a strong enough why, you're not going to be able to stick to it. And if you don't find sustainable options, things that actually taste good, you're not going to stick with it. And the goal is to make sure that you find habits that you're willing to adopt that will be sustainable so you can make sure that you are vibing and not just surviving. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's been another amazing episode of Juice with the Forest. Y'all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being absolutely amazing. Thank you all, for tapping in the comments, Love that you love the ASMR in the video. Glad you're finding it educational. The juice and the guide are absolutely both beautiful. I'm so excited about this week and that I have juices already prepared that I can turn up. And yes, I did do that. Thank you for joining me, y'all. Have an amazing week.